Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to be counting in powers of 10. So that is our objective today, is to count forwards and backwards in powers of 10. So what that means is counting forwards and backwards in tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on. Okay. So a year 3-4 skill that we are going to look at for our anchor is having 1,000 more or 1,000 less. So here we've got a representation of a number. So I'm going to work out this number first, then I'm going to think about what is 1,000 more and what would be 1,000 less, okay? So I want you to pause the video and I want you to have a go at it, and then we'll see if our answers are the same. So I've got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, okay? Then I've got 100, 200, 300. Then I have 10, 20, 30, so I've got 3 tens, and then 1, 2, 3 ones. Okay, so the number that is being represented is 4,333. So I want to think about 1,000 more. So I'm going to have a look at my thousands number, okay? So I'm going to add another 1,000, so that is going to increase my thousands number by 1, isn't it? So, got 1,000 more, so I'm thinking about 4,333, add 1,000 equals 5,333, okay? So that is adding 1,000 more, so now I need to look at 1,000 less. Again, I'm going to continue looking at my thousands number. I'm going to do 4,000 even, 333, subtract 1,000 because I'm thinking about less, so that means subtract, doesn't it? So then I know that that equals, if I take 1,000 off 4,000, that leaves me with 3,000, and then for this example, my hundreds, tens, and ones will stay the same. Okay, so 1,000 less is 3,333. Okay. Okay, then let's have a look at our year 5 skill. So you can see here we've got some numbers, some starting numbers, and it's asking us to do lots of different things. So the first one asks us to count forward by 100. So if we're counting forward, that means we are getting bigger, okay? Our numbers are getting bigger. So I'm counting up in forwards. I'm counting forward, sorry, by 100. So again, I need to look at my hundreds number just to start with until we have to start bridging to the next place value column, but we will think about that in a second. So we are counting in hundreds, so I've got 1,000. Then my hundreds number is going to become 200 because I've added one more 100 on, and 20. And then the same again. 1,000 stays the same. Add another 100 to become 300, and then 20, and so on with that one. That one's nice and straightforward for us to do. Okay. Super, so let's have a look at the next one. This one we're counting forward by 10. So this one's really easy. So have a go at doing this one by yourself. Okay, so hopefully you had these numbers. So you had 15,230, 15,240, 15,250, and 15,260. Okay, so hopefully that is what you got for that one. The next one we are counting forwards in thousands. So again, I'm looking at my thousands number. So if I'm adding on because I'm going forward, that means it's getting bigger again. So I've got 234,000 this time. Then I've got 235,000, 236,000, and 237,000. So you can see each time my thousands number has gone up by 1,000. Okay. Okay, and then the next one says count backwards. So this time I'm going down. My numbers are going down, aren't they? You can see here, actually, I've got no tens. So this is where I've got to bridge the 100. I've got to go down into the next 100. So my 100,000s, 10,000s, and thousands will stay the same. However, I now need to think about going to the next 10 down. So the next 10 from 100 is 90. So that would mean now that I don't have any hundreds anymore because I've used those up and I'm on 90 now. Okay, so then I can just continue as normal. So my hundreds, all of my thousands stay the same, and I go down by 10. I go backwards by 10. Thousands stay the same for this example, and I have 70 tens this time. Still no hundreds, and then I've got my thousands again the same, and I've got 60 for my tens. Okay. So you can see here, almost as if I've subtracted 10. Okay, so I've got 0 ones. So I've got 9 left, and I've got my 2, my 4, and my 9. Okay, that might help you a little bit more as well. If you need to do the subtraction to bridge the 10, or the 100, or the 1,000, or so on. Okay, and then we've got count back by thousands. So that means our number is getting smaller again. So I've got 8,120, 7,120, 6,120, and 5,120. Remembering that we are just looking at that place value column unless we need to bridge another place value column. And then finally, for the last one, we are counting backwards by 100. So I'm thinking about my hundreds number. So for now, my 84,000 stays the same. And then I will have 120. So I've subtracted 100 to go backwards. Then again, I've got 84,000. This time, I'm taking 100 off, so I will have no hundreds this time. And 20. Okay. And then I need to take 100 off, but as again, I've got no hundreds left. Okay, so I need to bridge the next number. I need to bridge the thousands to help me. Okay, so if you can't do this in your head, you can do 84,020 subtract 100 to help you. Okay, so you would have, so you can see there we've had to exchange from the thousands column into the hundreds column to help us. Okay, so now my thousands number has gone down so that I can continue to count backwards. We've got 83,920, and then it continues like that. So I have 820 this time. Okay, so your task today is a learning by questions. The code will be up on the school website shortly, and you can have a go at your maths on there.